Is block practice or random practice better when preparing for your standardized test? Hi, I'm Brett Etheridge, founder of Dominate Test Prep, and I saw something on Instagram recently that sparked an idea that I want to share with you about practice. It was an assistant coach for an NBA basketball team talking about the best way to train. And a lot of coaches, a lot of trainers will do what's called block training. I call it studying in silos in the case of standardized test prep, where you focus on just one thing. So imagine a baseball player, for example, learning to hit a curveball or just learning to hit in general. So the pitcher throws 30 curveballs in a row, and you learn in that case to hit a curveball. Hit curveballs, hit curveballs, hit curveballs. And you feel really good about yourself because you feel like you're getting better at hitting curveballs. That's block practice. Random practice would be a scenario where the batter is up there hitting and doesn't know what pitch is coming. Maybe it's a curveball, fastball, changeup, knuckleball, curveball, and you don't feel as good about it. It's random. You don't do as well. You don't know what's coming, right? And maybe you get a little bit frustrated. But here's what the Instagram reel, here's what the coach had to say. She said that even though it seems like, and you feel better when you're doing the block practice, the results are far better on game day for people who do the random practice, because that is how you train decision making. If you're only learning to hit curveballs, what do you do on game day if they throw something that's not a curveball? Like, obviously, right? And so how does this translate to test prep? Because a lot of students have this question: should you just study one specific skill? I'm just going to learn fractions today. Tomorrow I'm going to focus on ratios. The next day I'm going to do some verbal concept. That would be block practice. Or should I sit down and do a random assortment of practice questions from whatever my source of practice questions is? And the answer is yes and yes. When it comes to your test prep, it's a both and scenario. You just have to recognize the different purpose of each. Block practice is great for skill development, and you absolutely need to do that. If you don't know how to find the roots of a quadratic equation, you need to drill that in a block. Do 12 practice questions all about that concept until you get it. But your goal on test day is to be able to make the decisions, because that's what your test day experience is. Those random questions that come at you, and you need to be able to do what I call switch the train tracks, decision making. So you need both. Do some siloed practice and some random practice to prepare well for test day.